What's up guys, and welcome to another video here on Abster TCG. So we done it again. We managed to win yet another Shinoi's Cup, and this time with blue yellow Nami. And first of all, I just want to say a big shout out to Shinoi's and Skepas and the TCG Live for hosting these amazing tournaments where I can take part in and make content out of those streams and everything. And if you want to participate yourself and play in the cups, I will have a link down below where you can register an account, and then for your first tournament you play you will get a discount of 25% off, and there will also be a Win a Manga tournament the 23rd September, I think it is. I will have something put up here on the screen where you can win the Luffy manga. I think second place gets a pudding tournament like prize card, and then also fourth place and third place gets OP12 booster boxes. As it looks like. So if you want to play there together with me, you can use, for example, my code to get 25% off. And I just want to thank the guys for the initiative, letting us have to play this. So this is the UI Nami list I choose to play. I also want to give a big shout out to Ramtin, or best_Nami_EUS on X Twitter. We'll also have the link down below for the list. I really like the approach of this to play Sengoku together with 16 other warlord targets. Mainly, I like Sengoku because it can search Kuma. So if you ask me, I would probably be crazy enough if I only had Kuma as a target. I probably also want to run Sengoku because Kuma is such a broken card in UI Nami. And then in general, it's kind of standard to the deck. If you don't know what the deck does, like general plays, I'm probably gonna do more content in the future, but you can also look at this tournament, kind of how we want to play. But it's this like combination between a like aggressive control deck that like plays Burn, Kikunujus, play Kumas to like get out the pressure, and then you play the Nojiku, the Zeuses, the Boa, the Red Rock to like take control of the board. So you're this weird kind of tempo control-ish deck that want to like we play different, and I think the deck is really interesting to play, and I really enjoy this tournament. We ended up going 5-0 as I said, with some really interesting games. So yeah, before we stop the japping here, please like, subscribe, you know the usual. Use TCG Player affiliate link down below, and I also have a link to my MetaFi where you can become join the UF gang on MetaFi, where I do weekly videos exclusive. Yeah, so with that said, let's get into the games. I think we take second, fuck it. Thank you for... Yo, I received rescript to 1 to 2 months. This is Tuberberry, what the fuck, scam? Yo, thank you bro, yeah, I'm scamming today. Is this a keep? I think we could keep this one, because I know this leader takes damage from us. Thanks a lot for the sub though, bro. Thank you. Okay, so playing a buggy on 1 reveals the conch. Yeah, we have nothing to play here, so we're just gonna do this, because this means that we just have to throw 1 card for the push here. And Conquer doesn't do that much against us, to be honest. Playing Shakuyaku. I played this matchup in locals yesterday when I played Rayleigh, and it's definitely scary if the game goes long enough. So we're gonna observation. Okay, so it's probably gonna be a 7 here with leader, most likely to get... Do we take then? I think we have to pitch 2, because we have to pitch 1 to this either way. Do we take this or do we counter out of it? That's 2 cards. And 2 cards is not... Yeah, because this is going to swing. So it is 1 card or 2 cards and take nothing. I think taking nothing and pitching 2 cards here seems a little bit better to do. I don't know why. It's just the gut feeling. So I guess we try to connect this. We draw 1. Wait. We might want actually to put 1 down on the leader here just to be able to. So we have to wait with the Kiku 1 turn. Finding Kuma here is amazing. So this is the perk of going first, because I always want to keep a Dawn on the leader into this matchup, so I don't get like bombarded with 5k swings. So now the swings have to be a lot bigger. So if you wanna Luffy here, we can only hit once, because we can't do double sevens, and then we can I guess we could Zeus the Luffy, Kimol into Sanji. The swing is 7. So I think we take this one. Because this is going. Oh wait, do we could counter out of this too, I guess. Pitch this. I like a Hiyori. Is that good? I guess we do. Pitch this and a Hiyori, and then we could double Zeus both. But I think this is just better to do now. Maybe we're not doing it correct, but we pop this. Okay, having like the Kuma army is amazing. And then we swing a 7 here. Alright, because we already drew a card. And then we bounce this, and then we pass. Now Pudding would have gone hard, actually, but... So we will just keep Don on the leader and just spam Kumas. So I guess it's a little bit rough for Rayleigh then to do anything. But this is why you want to go first, probably, because then you can... Because either way you can answer the tempo, right? Huh. But yeah, this was basically optimal start from Rayleigh. We know Mole, but Mole doesn't matter. Okay, so we are going to pump the buggy here. Swing a 5. I want to keep all the Kumas, I think, so we're going to drop a 2k here. Take 1 hit probably. And then we can swing on the buggy next round to check. Okay, nothing is slash. Okay, we play another Luffy into the Sanji here. We are going to take 1 hit, but I think that's fine because we will Kuma. And then... A little bit few cards in hand though, which kind of sucks a little bit. This is definitely a more rough spot, I think, but... Okay, so it's going to swing a... If it is a 7, I'm tempted to just pitch a Kuma here. Or do we take 1 hit? No, I think we can take 1 hit. Oh, okay, we are gamers. This is nasty, guys. Just putting out a threat like that. Because then we will Kuma up to 3. Probably gonna take a life from him next turn. So we'll draw 1. Okay, plays the Sanji. I think we could pitch the Kid to keep all the counter in hand. So let's start with a 3 here on the... You're taking the bite. We should have swung with Sengoku actually, because we could bounce this later with Arrow. So that might be... So we swing a 6 and then another 6 to face, draw 1 and then turn this to a life. And then he's going to push next turn. He might actually counter both of these. Okay, takes, we draw. Josu. Is Josu here better? Take away the Luffy from board. But it can swarm more then, so I guess just getting a life with Kuma could be better. So we got another 6. This is definitely going to get counted out. Yeah, with the Conqueror's Haki. Kid could come up next turn to burn and then try to go for game, but I think we're just gonna throw the Kid and then pass. So the scary thing about this turn now is that we are going to take some damage, I think. This is going to invest in the swing. So we have to like stabilize next turn by like kinda clearing board and do another Kuma. But I'd assume he'd like to swing on the Zeus too, because he's a target for the arrows. And realistically, is there any triggers you could get? Like, I don't think I want to get another Kikunojo now. We know that there's a Mole in hand, but if he wants to Mole, then we're going to get more life, which we take. Okay, we're gonna Shakiyaki. Take a unblockable. That's good to know.
Okay, so what will happen now? So we realistically have like 4 swings that are like kind of big. If we wanna use Sanji effect, we go down to 1, but we probably can't kill through it, so we have to kill board. So we're probably gonna be at, we will see. Yeah, here we use leader to pitch the Josu, just to stay healthy. Yeah, our hand got a little bit taxed. 7. Yeah, we'll take this one. 1 case is welcome. Okay, another 7. I think we're going to pitch out of this one here. And then we need to kill the Sanji. I don't know, we already seen 2 Luffy and he only searched 1. Could be another one in hand, okay. We know, okay, the conch we don't know anymore, so it's gonna pump it to a 9. This one we have to take, I think. We could do Sanji, play something, then do Sanji and then swing. Leave 1 up for Conqueror. But then we're just going to try to clear the board. Okay, it's a kid killer. Okay, so we will have to counter out of this one here. And then Sanji might do his thing. Okay, no, Sanji's not gonna do his thing. Oh! And we get the arrows. That's actually insane. Insanely nice. Okay, so I guess we go 1 Don under Goku and swing on the Sanji here. Just trying to get it out. Could be, yeah, okay, no, it's never gonna be Conqueror Saki here. And then, oh wait, the Luffy is actually not buffed now, because there's no Dons attached. So we could go a 7 on it, to see what happens here. And we have to keep in mind, we can only use 1 more Don to swing. And we might want to do a hit to him to draw another card. But yeah, this might take the Conqueror Saki here. Okay, we get the Luffy, that's nice. And we had 1 more Don to swing with. So I guess we go... I guess we have to swing into the Conqueror Saki here. But I think we swing face rather than Kid Killer, because if it takes we get to draw a card. But yeah, there's no way there's not a Conqueror Saki coming out now. Yeah, there's the cock. And then we swing another 5 to lead. You get a 1k. And then we play the Kuma over the Goku, pitch the Teach, get a life, and then we pass. So now we can arrow for a Zeus. We're going to use Buggy here. The Sanji is still on board, staring at us though, which is a little bit annoying. And we know Tuki Event and Mole Gun, but our board is like, if he decides to play the Mole Gun now, like we will get to heal with 1 of our bodies then. And that we kind of want. So because we have 2 life too, that's 2 more cards. Sadly we didn't get to draw a card last turn, but maybe we could have swung hard on the Kiko, but I wanted to Kuma heal and establish another body on board. So we know another Conqueror in hand now. Conqueror, to never doubt, and Pistol, and then just 3 blanks that we don't know of. Maybe we do actually. Maybe we should have kept track of it. Oh, I should check. Thank you for following, Shadow. Follow. Swinging A7 here. I think we are just going to use the arrow to get back to Zeus. And then my question is, if it's a 7 from something here, I think we take. But if it's a 5, I think we just do leader and throw the Zeus. We send me 7k for the rest of this turn. Because yeah, like at this point now, he can't really kill 1 of our bodies, because all of them will heal. And then that's really hard for him then to get over it. And we have a targeting Kid Killer on board. He can only realistically swing with... Okay, swings is 7 here. So this one we're just going to take. Pudding is alright. If we want to go for lethal, we could Pudding and just hope there's no conk in hand. Yeah, realistically he's not going to use Sani effect here, right? Because then it's even easier to kill. Oh yeah, okay, so if his Sani is here, then we can try to kill, otherwise I don't think we can. Okay, let's place the Zorro. Yeah, we switch to Pudding, become 7k leader. Okay, reveals the conch, mole, and we also know to never doubt. Okay, so for this one I think we have to pitch the Zeus to keep the Kuma. And then we're going to pass here, alrighty. So I guess we start with a 6k on this one. And then I think we will go 8k on the Kid Killer. So we have, realistically, if we... Okay, so we get the Kid Killer. And then we go another 8 on the Zorro. Take the Zorro. And then we go 7 to leader and hope it turns into a new card in hand. But it's probably gonna conquer Saki here. Because I don't know if he wants me to draw a card. So we know Doubt, we know Conk, and we know Mole, and then 2 random. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna conquer here. So we're just going to do another Kuma and then pass. Which means that we are probably not dead. Okay, Boa. Yeah, we might be able to kill, because this is 3 Conquerors Haki, yes. We're gonna take the Observation Haki, and now we're just looking for... I think we are looking for like Kid Killers. Could take another Observation Haki. Yeah, I think we are really looking for Kid Killers now. Taking a Luffy, but the Luffy won't do anything here, because realistically you don't play any blockers, and there's no more conks. There's to never doubt there is Mole and Luffy, so I guess we take this one here now, and then we can pitch out of a 5k swing, I guess. And then from there we can probably take the game. Okay, so we're gonna put 2 on Buggy. So if we pump the Buggy here, swing a 7. Kid Killer can swing a 7, Shakyaki can swing a 6. Okay, we did not buff it, which means that Shakyaki can swing a 8. So we are going to take this one. Kiku no Ju. Oh wait. No, we're not gonna do it actually, because he could have Kong. And then we die to Kong. Okay, no, so it's an 8. It's gonna pitch and pitch. GG's. I mean... Oh! Oh yeah. Oh, Koala. Oh, we played this one before. Oh, good luck. I guess we take second of Koala to turn off the good curve here. This hand I actually like. We have the teach, so we can actually push and play on curve. I kinda like the teach here. So maybe we just play the teach and pass, because next turn we could gook and swing hard. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna use this. Okay, Koala, Milkuma, Morley. Is it Sengoku here or do we teach? I guess we Sengoku here. Even though we could get more value of swinging, because there's no way he counters out of the teach swing either way, right? So I think we're just gonna Sengoku, pick up the arrow, do this. Okay, we know one Kiku and 2 puddings there. Then we just do this and pass, so we can cycle. This one is useless into this matchup, right? Because everything is too high cost. Gets a dragon. Okay, so we know a dragon now. Okay, swings a 7. This one we're actually going to take. Yori. Ooh, I guess we can do this now then. Get back this. Swing a 7. And then we can Yori for a Kikunuju. And then pass. So if we take one we can do that. And then we can Kuma next turn. Into swinging 6-7. I like that. And realistically, what does this deck do now? Like playing hack? Or like Karasu maybe? If there's no hack, we are in a really good spot. And we searched twice, haven't picked it, haven't seen it, so there's like odds of hack being in hand. We could also pudding next turn, if you want to, depending. Like, if the hand stays at 8, we could pudding. We know a dragon too, so we might even brick the hand. But we also could play it, because yeah, going to be able to play 6 drop next turn into dragon. So it's either Kuma or pudding next turn. Okay, there's the Karasu. Okay, we know no more 7 drops in hand for opponents, so maybe it's just better to. No wait, no, because we have a Kiku we can cash in actually. So I guess we go 7 here. And then we see what happens. Because if it takes, then we definitely go into pudding. Because if we heal with Kuma, we will actually. We won't be able to play it. Okay, so we're gonna Morley for hack and this one. Which means that we wanna hit a 5 here and just play the law. Might get a card here too. Okay, we get a hack. Play the law and pass. Maybe Kuma was better actually, even though we are like, because we have the Kiku. This can be able to swing on this. Could be a Karasu into Robin actually too. Crash the Nojiku, take, play the Kiku. If it's Robin here, then we are not happy. Okay, Ursa's Shock. Doing a 7. Let's take this one. We have a kid here, but then we're going to take a life too. So maybe it's better to like play a Kuma and then we could bow at the dragon next turn. So if we Kuma, then we could swing on this using Teach to stack something. We know there's a dragon in hand. So we could Kuma, then go 8 on Karasu, or we could Boa, freeze Karasu, and be more aggressive on him. Because that's an 8k body too. Because we could Boa and swing 7. But then we leave this threat on board and he's gonna heal next turn. So maybe just killing the Karasu here is the best thing to do. So just do this pitch Kuma. Go and pitch Boa. Oh wait, maybe we pitch Pudding here actually. And then we Do we teach it? It's technically -1, but then we get rid of the Karasu, most likely. And then we swing an 8 here. Okay, he does the event. Interesting. Yeah, then we just pass. I mean, we stay out of reach of the Karasu now, which is nice. But he's gonna Dragon now. Oh wait, he pitched the Dragon. There might not be a Dragon here. Yes, Robin. Okay, never mind, there was another Dragon. Okay, so we're gonna play Kuma with this one. Pitch one to get a life. Okay, we're gonna do that one, draw. So if we do leader here, we will take nothing this turn. So we could do that, and then we could play Kid next turn actually. So we are probably going to pitch the Kuma here. And then yeah, we could Boa the Dragon to Botek something. Or we could Kid, then we get a life, draw a card. There's no blockers on board either, so we can actually push our opponent down to some life actually here. Then we take one, we still will have arrow up. So I guess we Kid here. Our opponent is gonna give us a card. Okay. So I wanna leave one Don up for teach, or we could swing a 5, then 7/7. Because then we will pressure a lot, and if there's no counter in hand, then we like that, right? And like having arrows up for next turn, there's no way we die, right, to this, because we have a blocker 2 on board. So I guess just pushing here is better. 5/7/7. Is that the thing we do? I guess we start with a 5 with leader here. Oh wait, no, we're gonna put Don under it either way. Okay, takes. Okay, place this one. Then I was tempted to go for another 7 here and put one Don on the leader. Because this is probably going to land too. This one is effectively useless now. So we get one Don here, and then we pass. Pitch the Boa. Okay, so we should probably have done... I mean, if we counter, then we could have swung with this one too, right? And then put one Don. We probably should went a 6 with leader at first, because we're gonna do one Don under it either way. So if there's no heal this turn or no blockers, I mean a Robin could come out, but I don't think Robin matters because we can protect our board, we can rock the Robin and then go for game. So I think we are in a decent spot there. There's one Robin here. This is a blocker too, I guess, but we have Zeus and Nojiko for that one. We have the 1-cost blocker too. I think this spot is good enough. And the thinking here is actually a good sign. So our opponent might be like, okay, shit, wait, we might have to go for game here. So if there's a 9 here, I think we take the block. Karasu is probably going to swing first, which will make us discard the red rock, I guess, because we should be able to kill through a Robin either way. Okay, we're gonna Robin. This means we could probably pitch Nojiko and Hiyori and keep the rock up. It all depends how the swings come in now. Seven on Kuma. Choose that one. Okay. And then we can block one swing and then we can counter out of one. And then we have two threats. Two this one. And then we block the last one. Maybe we should have blocked that one actually to keep the 2K in hand, but maybe keeping the blocker is better. It's probably gonna be the last turn. This one. So we could rock the Robin. Swing a 7 with Kuma. And then from there, if he decides to counter, we can do this. So is there a way to... I guess there's more cards in hand now. I'm gonna take this one. Arrows. We won't use the trigger. This draw 2 and then place 2 cards. Yeah, we lose 1 card on that. There's no more swings to be done here. So I guess we take this one too, because we could find a Ikonoju. Okay, so could be events in hand. So yeah, I think we definitely start with a red rock here. Then we put the red rock on top, give 2 down here. Is it a 5? Using 5, 7, 2 down up though is a little bit scary if it's the events. So I guess we could do 5, 5, 5, 7, 9, yeah. Five. 5, then 7, 9. So either this is event or not. We beat this either way. Oh, this could potentially be 0 cost event. And then it's 9. GG. Ooh, Vortex and 2K. And then we stake the game. Yeah. Oof. It's all 3 days. Actually, I just had to put on the song again. Right, why is it? Wait. Okay, we go second. With this one here, I don't like that much. We're gonna mulligan. This one I like more. The Goku. Double Kuma is nice. Then we're probably gonna turn the Weevil into It's a 7k leader. If it's a 8, I think we just take, and then next turn we... Okay, it's a Perona. If it's Perona 7, we also have to... let's hope it's a Hiyori here actually, even though he gets to dig deeper. I would like it to be Hiyori. Did he mulligan or not? We did mull, he did not, okay. So this one here I think we have to take, because I don't want to drop 2 cards now. I want to use the card to defend as a 7k leader. So this turn I think we just straight up go a... Oh wait, fuck, we can't. We don't get a draw if we don't take the teach here. I guess we go... Could go 5-5 here, but it's dangerous if this is like a Tashigi next turn, right? Maybe we just play the teach to try to turn it into a new card. I think we do. I think we do actually. Maybe it's griefing actually. But yeah, usually Zoro takes the first hit. That's why I wanted to do it. I mean, getting a 2k here isn't too bad either, I think. And having... Okay, yeah, we get the 2k. So it's probably gonna be like a Tashigi here coming out, sadly. Yeah, there's the Tashigi. And now we are getting skilled on here. So I guess we can take this hit. And just... Yeah, maybe we should just have swung hard actually to make him... Yeah, take this hit. Maybe we should have defended it. Okay, so we could like Nojiku here to slow down the tempo on board, then swing like a 5 and a 6. I kind of like that. So he has like Nojiku again and swing. Could we also keep one down up for... Oh, we could actually... No, wait, we can't bounce the Sengoku. But I like Nojiku here. But let's start with a... Oh shit, wait, we won't even turn it to a draw. Huh. So maybe a Kuma in here is better. Getting it out on board. And then swing a 5. Because that's probably gonna get turned into a card actually. Yeah, I think that's much better to fix the hand. Takes, yes, we get to draw. Okay, Nojiku. I mean, Nojiku is kind of nice here. If he plays like another Tashigi here or something, then we could bounce both of them and then pudding him. And we have Arrow, we have another Kuma, and realistically, like, Kuma is probably going to give us another life too. So it all depends, because if I were him now, I would probably swing 7, 9, 9, maybe with leader if we could. But then I get to play another Kuma. I get to bounce the Tashigi, and then you kind of need to address the board. I think with this hand it's actually looking all right. He swings a 6, so we'll just 2k out of this one. I mean, we could Zeus the Tashigi too, right? But okay, so what is this? I guess we take this. If we... Okay, we couldn't Theory there, or like... Okay. That's... Oh, misclick. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's... Yeah, we are taking a daylight robbery here, guys. This is daylight robbery. So we're gonna... I mean, what would Cavendish do? It's like a blocker. I don't think Cavendish would have done super much here actually, because we're just gonna do this, this, and then putting away the hand. Realistically, there would probably be a blocker on board. Okay, countering out. You might turn to Gigasmork mode soon. And we are vulnerable this turn, I guess. But we could Kuma this turn and leave 2 events up the turn after that. Because if he starts to Gigasmork, then we have a way to actually combat it all. Oh yeah, Ramtin, I'm playing one Joe. I'm playing 2 Josu, because I don't know if Odin was legal for this tournament, and I really like Josu as a card in general. This format, like bounce back the searchers, like slowing down tempo, and even if the board is empty, you can just bounce back to 2Ks or things like that. Okay, so it could even be like a 888 here too. That's not as scary, to be honest, cause that means he's gonna burn through the events, and once the events are gone, like the events are the scariest card in this matchup, because that when he really can go for lethal. So we will see what he decides to do. Through the Cavendish, I think the Mihawk here would be slightly scary because we don't have a out to it, and it's going to take away a lot of the pressure we can put on him here. But we have double arrows, we have Kuma. Yeah, we're gonna get a classic Noah. Taking our sweet time. Oh. Okay, we're gonna play a Tashigi here. I guess it's not too bad to... Is he going to swing on the Kuma here? It's an interesting choice. Because we could... Okay, no, he's going on Pudding. He's leaving the Kuma. Okay, so it's gonna be a 9 and an event here, I'd assume. Yeah. Oh, red drop doesn't do anything here. Yeah, then we're gonna event. Do we 2-1-1-1 out of it? That's the question. We could. I don't know how good that is. Because we have another way to heal with Kuma, and then we have the vents. So I think we can take this one. Kid is alright. Okay, so we can heal. We don't have a way to... We don't have a way to go down to 7 cards, right? If we don't play anything. We could play the Teach to try to get an extra draw off, but I wanna swing like 7-7, and then yeah, 7 and then 7, and then Kuma. Keep 2 events up. Like, we should be safe then. And then next turn, if he decides to push, we can do some shenanigans. So I guess we could pitch it's either one of these two, I think. Maybe Red Rock is great to keep, depending on. So maybe pitching a Pudding is good enough. And then we pass here. So if he decides to swing on the Kuma, I think we like that actually, so we're just going to let it go. If he decides to swing face, we can defend some this turn, and the next turn we are looking for like a Kid burn and then finding lethal, but it all depends if it's Mihawks or not. Like the Hawk 2 is a little bit annoying, But then we at least we're staying at 1, and then we could like push 8 with the Kumas. And then yeah, we can bounce 2 Nojikos too. So the arrows are not only like, oh, I guess we could get Deadman's Game there actually, and then swung on. I should have thought about that. Then we might went a 5 instead, leaving Fordon up. But I think even through Deadman's Game we should be able to win, because then he's trying to all in. So it could max be, okay, with Deadman's Game, that's 4 Don, then we have 6 Don left. Then we could swing 8, 8, and 7 if we have event. So I think Deadman's Game won't do it here. Okay, so we are going to swing with the a 9 with the Tashigi here. So I guess we are just going to turn the Teach, and then we are going to bounce Nojiko and counter out of the swing. Yo! Thank you for the follow, Super. Fast. Yeah, the 2 life is a little bit annoying here actually. See if they are looking at our game or not. No, they're not. It is. I have to check the bracket here. Who are still undefeated pairings? It's swinging a 10 here, so probably means we are going to play a restand event. So taking this as a bait means that we can burn 1, then we can swing 7 if there's bricks in hand, or we arrow out of this one and he plays a blocker, and then that's annoying for next turn. So I think if we take this and we have to go for game realistically, then we can burn with Kid, which means it's 3 cards against potentially 5, 7, 9. This could hit a trigger to Kiko. I think we're just gonna arrow it and then counter out of the swing. I think that's the best option to do. Yes, we're gonna arrow, bounce this, and then yeah, we're going to restand. No, we're gonna Luna, okay. Oh, then we did a really great line there. So we could Josu here. Get back the Tashigi to hand, because that's 5 don't invest in the body. So essentially we can turn it to a blank here, I think. Josu, we can Sengoku again. And then there's no way we should be able to die, right? Even to 999 we survive. So I think we are going to Josu here. And we could find our last arrow too with the Sengoku. Okay, no arrow, but we have a law. The law is just gonna get tapped, so we can't take the law. I guess we take the Kuma here. And do we want to play the Hiyori to stack something, or no? We can just take the, yeah, we swing a 7 here, and then I guess we swing another 7 here, because we know there's a Tashigi, and this might bait that there's like event in our hand. Okay, that's a trigger. That could be the event. But we are able to counter out of 1 12k swing, right? Because 2 12, we become 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So we are, I think we are safe either how we spin this. If it's 2 events, that's 999. Then we do this, 2 1, 2 1, take 1. Okay, yeah. So we are safe either way. And next turn we can just Kid Burn and swing if he plays a lot of cringe things. Or we could Kuma again, potentially. So I think we are in a good spot there. Okay, We're gonna Tashigi. Maybe we're going to try to swing board here or something. But yeah, playing the Tashigi means that we're probably not going to try to go for lethal. Swinging a 10 here. I'm tempted just to double 2k out of this. But that means that we could go 10 life and then 10 life again. And then we don't guarantee surviving. So I think we are going to let this one go. And then... oh, it could be another Luna, I guess. But... yeah, it could be a Luna, I think. But maybe we take this one and then we get out of the next one if it's a... event. It could be Luna too, yeah, okay, it is another Luna. So... I think we start with a 7 phase. Because if it takes this, then we could go 10. And then only 3 2Ks does it. Oh wait, that's actually annoying. Or we could... Kuma Nojiko. We should have Kuma Nojiko and then 7, I think. But I think we want to do Nojiko here just to put this one off board. So he can't do some weird splits. So here, I assume that he... yeah, okay, yeah. We can't counter out of a 10k swing. Oh, we had this one too, actually. Okay, so we're gonna Nojiko and then Kuma. We Kuma first, because I just want to do the safe thing here. And then we bounce the Tashigi, and then we pass. This card is broken. This is why this card is the GOAT. Just finding this card is too important. Like... I guess we could have Kid. Wow, we would have lost actually if we tried to go for lethal with Kid. So there's no way of winning here if there's not... okay, so we have to search. This can only find... oh, this can find green events too. What the fuck? This card is broken. I haven't read it like firmly. Yeah, it grabs events too. It's like 4th Luna or 3rd Luna. We have seen 2 events to restand. Yeah. Now we have game either way. So we picked up 2k. So we can just Kid burn off alive. Jeez. Oh right, yeah, because we bounced this, so we know it was Tashigi. And this one, GG. Okay, Shanks. Do we take... I think we take first, because then we get to swing 6s and playing even curve. So I'd probably like to go first into this. I mean, I see Kuma, I'm happy. That's how simple of a man I am. But like playing Law early game against Shanks is not the best thing, I think, because there's Lucky Rouge that just can pop it. So I'm tempted in mulling this, because I think we can see better. And when we go first, I don't think Teach is as needed, like to play on curve. So we're just gonna do this like the hockey play, Conqueror's hockey, where we put a Don under and say you don't swing here. But this hand seems great actually into Shanks. So I'm actually going to swing a 7 here and play the Goku. Because next turn we is going to defend this. I guess that's good. Red Rock here is going to be huge. Yosu is amazing. And we snap take the Bartholomew. Then we pass. So this one here I feel is a take, because this deck is not aggressive at all. But we could turn like this into a counter here too, but I guess we could take. Kid also seems good into this. Okay, so we will have the Lucky Rouge here. So we're gonna swing a 6. And then we're gonna play Kikonoju. So next time we can Josu bounce. Oh, okay, yeah, but never mind. We'd rather keep the kick on board than... So next time we can Josu bounce, swing double 6. And 6 stone like Shanks, what, Yasop or something, I don't know. Or maybe like another Lucky Rouge. Another Lucky Rouge would actually be frustrating. Or we could Kuma, but I think I want to bounce the Rouge. Because now when he gets up to these higher Don turns, Shanks don't want to spend 4 Don into playing this. He wants to play like Rayleigh and things like that. What could this be? Maybe 2 swings? Oh yeah, 2 swings. We like this. Or at least... Yeah, I think we take this because we have Kuma. Ah, we get to draw 2. I guess the draw 2 might not matter here because we won't utilize leader as much. Okay, we're just gonna keep 3 Don up. So we are gonna Josu here. And then we are going to swing a 6k to life. So... Okay, I think we will turn this sideways either way. Even though we want to preserve it for the 3 life, I think we have to. Because if he plays Rayleigh, he's probably going to pop the Kiko either way, right? So might as well just try to get a damage with it. Okay, yeah, so we will guarantee the heal with Kiko. So next turn is interesting. If it's Rayleigh, I'm considering if I want to rock it. But I think rocking it is probably not the best thing to do. I want to keep Kids. This Kids is great. I think this card is nice too into this, because we could stun a big drop for a turn and then swing with these. So I'm actually going to pitch the arrow here, because I think we don't have any weenies yet we can turn into... Okay, yeah, I guess that's a card too. Okay, so is it 6-7 Kid here? We have a lot of defensive cards, or it could be 7-7 Boa too, or like 6-8. I think we start with the 6 here either way to see what happens. Because then we leave both plays open. So goes for a count. Yeah, pitches the Rouge, we bounce. Okay, no, not the bounce, we bounced. So the perks of playing Kid here is that we get to push a little bit more. I don't think Kuma comes out this turn. So he goes to 10. So the problem is if it's 10 drop, we have to 2-2-1 to save the Kid, and then we have to 1-1 to save the Josu. So I guess I actually like the... Do I like the Boa play more? This is going to cycle a card too. I mean, as long as we can save the Kid, then we can rock it, and then we can play. So I guess we swing a 7 and then we Kid. I think that's the play that I want to do here. Yeah, Divine Departure. Like, if there's no... 7 drop here. Okay, yeah, the Otama. We get to cycle a card. Take away the Kiko. I mean, we could have went for Boa Kiko next turn. I guess that's a play too. But I feel like we want to have a Don on the leader. Okay, so... Going to play the buff Shanks. Yeah, I don't think we really care about that card here now. So, my question is... If we... Because he could go hard on Josu here. I think Josu is the target. Okay, yeah, just going to Otama the Josu. Swing a 7. So we don't know how much, like, he could swing hard into leaders. I think we defend this, so he has to swing on it with the card here. So we're gonna pitch these 2. We could actually freeze this one next turn. That's interesting to do. And then just push face and save the rock for a other thing. Do we double 2k out of this too? That's also an option we have. Because if we freeze, then we keep a lot of tempo. And then we could swing... Okay, leader is 7k, so we could freeze, we could go 8. Put... Wait, I think I'm actually going to defend this. It seems too good not to do. keeping a 7k body on board. If we freeze this especially, I think we are in a really good spot. So I would like to go a 8 here to take a 2k check. Or a leader 1k check, because then we know leader is not up and 1 card is less in hand. So then we could swing in 9 into the Becky here. Okay, no, so we're not gonna do anything. Yeah, so I want to boa here. Freeze, bot deck this. So the question is if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means we could go 10 to lead, and then we could still swing a 7 here, depending on how he decides to do. Or we go 9. And then if he leader 2Ks, we can go another 9, but I need 2Ks. So I feel like inflicting the damage here is more important than not doing it. So I think he has 2 events up to, right? So it's probably not gonna take a damage here. So I think we are going to just run a 10 to 7, which means that we either get leader 2 cards or a event here. Like most play Divine Departure, right? I don't know what defensive events Shanks plays now. If it's, I think it should be Divine Departure only. Maybe they play because 2 dawns are up. It could be the 4K pop something. Okay, Igloo. Okay. Yeah, that one I didn't take account for. But okay, wait, if we kid here, do we have enough protection next turn? So if he 10 drops, that means he's going to swing a 10 on one of the kids. Or is it Boa, Sengoku? Wait. So what do we realistically lose to if we do another kid here? Rayleigh decrease. And then leaves Don up. Maybe Boa is just the best play here. To freeze, bot deck, turn this into a new card, take a Kuma, I guess. That's the only target. And then we put 1 on here. We get to cycle. Oh, this is nice, because we could potentially Nojiku a 4-cost blocker here if he doesn't develop board. But only having 3 cards to counter with here is a little bit rough, because we will not lose whole board if it's the... Oh wait, if he actually 10 drops here, we could 10 cost, because I'd assume he actually is going to just swing hard on board. We could just push with Boa leader, play Kuma, or like Red Rock, push. I don't know if I like that. But we have 2 Kumas. We have 2 Kumas. Swings is 7 to life. Okay, yeah, we are just going to pitch the... I don't want to pitch any card here. But I guess we have to pitch the Kuma and the Nojiku maybe? I mean, if he decides to 4 drop, yeah, I think we do this right here. So we are not in lethal range to like a dragon or something. I like only played 1 searcher. I mean, now we are playing like he has a perfect hand, right? And it's a Shanks. And he played this on 10, so this might mean that there's no 10 drop. Because I think he rather 10 drop than play this. But this one becomes a 6 cost, so we could do this on a 4 drop here actually. And then that's annoying, because then I think we are forced into a Kuma here to heal. Okay, so he just swings a 11 there. That's a little bit risky, but I guess we do. Yeah, and then plays a Shanks. Okay, I kind of want to rock this one. So if we start with a 7 to life, just see what happens. Do the sniff test. See what happens. Maybe we could have actually converted to 8. But I think we want to rock this one this turn. Because then there's like no pressure. And if, like as long as we get some pressure. Okay, so it's going to do that. And then do lead. Okay. That's good to know. So if we rock, that means we have 4 down left. I guess we want to do an 8 with Boa here at first. Because then we get to draw, and then we get to see another card. Josu.
can't Yosu and rock. So I'm tempted just to swing a 9 to lead and bot deck the Shanks. Is that the play? Because then we either get a life or we get cards or a block. So I think I am going to do that, and we just get rid of this one. And then our board is pseudo hard to swing into if you want to develop and swing. I guess 10 drop Shanks makes it not that great. So I don't know, it might be a block here. And we have so many cards that actually turns this into nothing too. And if this one to turn sideways, we have the kid. Yeah, I mean, this means that there's no big threats either, so he has to see a big threat in 2 cards. And he played the Daddy Newgate already. Okay, so we will bot deck the Shanks, and then we will pass here. Sadly, we have no 2k, so it will be harder to protect the bodies here, but we can still go by with it, right? Yeah, I mean, he is not in the greatest of spots here, so it might be like the angle where if he tries to... Okay, can we survive a dragon? So if he swings with Beckman, he goes for dragon, 2 down on the Shanks. We can 2-1. Yeah, I think we survive a dragon too. So I think we might want to bait him into a dragon if this 7 goes face. Because there's no way you die, right? Roger, we don't care. Dragon. Dragon it's potentially 7, 8, 9. We can just lead 1k, then 2k out of the 8. And we also have 2 life. So I think if the 7 goes face, I think we just take. And we could also find Kiku. Okay, so it's a 5 on lead. So I'm maybe just going to turn the kid into 2k. Okay, so the annoying thing here is you could swing with Beckman on something here. It depends how much he should invest, because Yosu can do a lot of damage bouncing the Shanks, because Shanks is still a brick, right? So if he wants to play it next turn, it's kind of hard. Okay, so he plays Uta. This is a desperation play. Like, okay, I need to find something. Finding the Lucky Rouge, that's for 4. But we will be able to Josu. Okay, Lucky Rouge is actually slightly annoying here, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dons to swing with. Could potentially kill something we have. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna go 5 into the boa. I'm going to let it go. Play a Rouge. Arrows are nice here. So I guess it's just Josu and then split. I like that. So it's 8-8. I guess if he decides to do leader here, we could actually keep this one up too. So we might not die, but I don't think we can die through 2 life and a 7k leader into what our opponent has showed here. Okay, takes the block, pops nothing, and then we just straight up go 8 because we can't die next turn. Because this is one card is a brick. Yeah. GG. Oh, we are in the final, boys. Yeah, see you guys after the game. Oh shit. Hello, well, hello. I think this matchup should actually be kinda good, right? Because we are able to kill the 5 drops. So I think we take second into this. I maybe wanted to go first actually into this. But I'm gonna keep this one. I think both of us has like zero experience into this matchup at all, but I mean, this deck swings a lot of 7s, and we are a tanky leader. And we have our GOAT in our hand, Bartholomew Kuma here. But maybe going first would be better, actually, because then we can... I think this is alright, too. This matchup might actually be really hard for this deck to beat. Oh, wait. Okay, so he's going to Mulligan. That's nice to see also. Okay, so we have Pudding 2. So he's gonna Goku here. Oh, maybe this one could actually work too, but no. We always Kuma. Always our favorite bear. And this is a deck, it draws a lot with Vivi, but you have to be under 5 cards to do it. So I guess Pudding is not the best card, actually. So I think we're actually gonna... Oh, maybe Red Rock. Red Rock, but Red Rock could take care of something. Nah, we're gonna pitch Red Rock. But I don't think Pudding won't come up, but okay, so Koshiro... means that... But it only saves from KOs, right? Yeah. So that means that we can just be free to swing a 5 here. Probably need to counter out of this, because we are Nami and we will draw cards. And I like to draw cards, but I think Yosu will just... the Yosu will seal the game. Like, I think there's no coming back from Yosu. I guess we pitch the Pudding here. Yeah, Smoker stands 1 Don. So we use Yosu. Swing a 5 and then a 6. That just takes away all the tempo he had. And I think he needs to counter this, otherwise this will turn into a life 2. Oh, and we have the Nojiko. Ben is calling. Okay, I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna jinx it. Okay, guys. But this matchup might be a rough one for Zorozanyi, because we are the bounce patrol. Yeah, another one. So he needs to Tashigi here, but if he Tashigis here, we can. Okay, so he swings a 8 on the Kiku. He's gonna turn it into a life. And then now we Nojiko go 5 and then 7, and then play Kuma. Become a 6 life leader. Balanced. And then we can Zeus there. Yeah, I think this matchup is... I think we can take this one. That was our biggest misplay. Oh, we're gonna R-long. Make the leader not be able to swing. I guess we Zeus. Draw 1. Kuma. Yeah, I mean this is unfair. And then double 7 and 1 on the leader.
I could do this actually too.
I mean, I guess you can play something now and then swing with this one again here. But like this Oro Sanji deck is like a glass cannon, so
he gets the Hachan.
Nami. Okay, we're gonna search some. Get the Zoro here. Doesn't do anything. Okay. I guess we'll let this one go now. This one goes here. We're just gonna 2k out of this. Okay, Kuchiro. Just do the Kid Burn. And then swing 777 here. Okay, we know there's a Zoro in hand too. I guess we could have thrown this here, but like, even if he won the deck in some whole board, even if he could have had a 9 Zoro on board now, and it still would have been hard. And like we could be a 7 life leader to just protect this one here, so we can. Maybe he's going to be able to kill 2 of them actually. Nami grabs a blocker. So we are going to probably swing 7-7 here, kill these 2. We're gonna be 7 life leader. There's 1 blocker, and then we can just split it on between these 2. We're just gonna let it go, get a life. Swings there, and then we 2-cost blocker here, and then how much is the split? So it's nah. This is probably the worst match I've ever seen played out live. Yep, we did it. Okay, let's go.
Spin for Epster. Is he the first?
2x time.
OP12. OP9.
Yes! Boom! OP9.